All 20,000 residents of the northern Canadian city of Yellowknife are leaving town after an evacuation order was declared as wildfires move closer. Canadian fire crews are battling the blaze as thick smoke blanketed the capital of the vast and sparsely populated Northwest Territories. The Territorial Fire Service said in a statement on Facebook, quote, "Very tough days ahead, with 2 days of northwest to west-northwest winds on Friday and Saturday, which would push fire towards Yellowknife. This is Canada's worst ever wildfire season, with more than 1,000 active fires burning across the country. Experts say climate change has exacerbated the wildfire problem. The territories, with a population of just 46,000 people, have limited infrastructure, and there is only one 2-lane road out of Yellowknife to the province of Alberta to the south. The deadline for residents to leave is noon local time on Friday. The fire is currently about 10 miles northwest of the city, and authorities say it could reach the outskirts by Saturday if there is no rain. So far, about 52,000 square miles of land in Canada have been scorched, more than 6 times a 10-year average. Nearly 200,000 people have been forced to evacuate at some point this season.
When you see all this, I honestly want to get out of here.
It's quite scary because with the smoke, of course, it's actually lightened up a little bit, but the smoke was very, very thick this morning. And so, I mean, it's not a good situation, that's for sure.
Sit down and
Hello, can you help me with this?
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, it wasn't that heavy when I
We
was
can
young.
continue loading up the second bus here. Oh, okay. I got to. I am here. Yeah. Can I take this for the training?
This weather event has the potential to be the most challenging 24 to 48 hours of the summer from a fire perspective. We are expecting significant growth, and we are expecting our resources to be challenged from north to south in the province over the next 48 hours. We are expecting to see growth on those fires in the next 24 hours, including through the entire evening tonight into Friday morning. For new starts, what this means is we'll have the potential to see lots of new fires across BC, and those fires will challenge even our air tanker and helicopter resources and our ground resources, as we are likely to see a number of new fires happening across the province.
As of this morning, 28 of BC's 34 water basins continue to be at level 4 or 5, and it's a scale of 0 to 5, and 5 is the highest. More watersheds are moving from level 4 up to level 5, the highest classification possible. So the drought situation is serious in British Columbia, there's no doubt about that. And the impacts of drought conditions in certain BC watersheds will be serious as well.
The Northwest Territories has requested assistance from BC and Alberta with evacuating healthcare patients. And at this time, British Columbia is expected to receive approximately 55 hospital patients and care home residents, with potentially more to come.
We're talking about is a mix of long-term care patients, alternate level of care patients, namely patients who are assessed for long-term care but are in hospital in the Northwest Territory, about 22 of those, and 33 hospital patients. That includes pediatric patients, pre- and post-surgical patients, and so on.
I do encourage people who live in high-risk areas to reach out to family and friends who may be able to provide shelter in other areas of the province. Make those arrangements now as part of your emergency plan. We are in peak tourism season, and there is limited availability at hotels and motels, and we continue to assess capacity for group lodging, and we are proactively opening evacuation spaces across the province. High temperatures are becoming more common in BC due to climate change. In recent years, we have been funding communities to boost their preparation for extreme temperatures, and this week we announced yet another round of funding that will be used by local governments and First Nations to improve their knowledge of the risks associated with extreme temperatures to protect people.
And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, everyone.